back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a REY from Star Wars hair and makeup tutorial. Halloween's coming up in about a week and I'm a first grade teacher, so I get most excited about dressing up for the kids and having a really fun day with the kids. And they're so into Star Wars this year, so it's really exciting for me to dress up as a character that I know they'll recognize and they'll, I hope they'll think it's cool. I just want my students to think I'm cool. I've been so excited about this for so long. Ever since I watched the movie, I just loved REY so much. She's such a tough, strong, self-reliant character. She's also very kind, and there's some of those feminine traits in her as well. So I think she's just an awesome role model for young girls and equally 33-year-old women. I think she's just great. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, let's get started. So what I'm hoping to create is sort of that tanned, sweaty desert look. I want that look like I've been running around all day, a little bit grimy, a little bit dirty. So I've started off on my skin. I applied this vitamin E topical oil, and this has just given the skin just that base of like oiliness, basically, sheeniness, sweatiness. And it's also super nourishing. And then over the top I put my Garnier BB cream in the shade Medium Deep. I've been using this for probably 7 or 8 years. I absolutely love it. It's kind of got light coverage, but it warms up the skin and evens out skin tones. So yeah. Next step is concealer to brighten up under my eyes, and I've got the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand, which is appropriate for a desert dweller. But it's a nice yellowy tone and it really brightens up the area under the eyes. I'm just going to run it right along. Also, I think it'll help me to achieve that teenage girl look like I haven't been stressing for the last decade. She's a teenager. I don't know how old she's supposed to be. And then I'm going to go through and just powder through the middle section of the face. So that's the wrong kind of shine. So for that I'm using the NYX HG finishing powder in the shade Banana, which again is a nice yellowy skin balancing tone. I'm just taking that on a big fluffy brush. And go on the chin, on the nose, and the forehead. So next up we're going to put some colour on the face. I've got a wonderful bronzer by Sonia Kashuk. It is sheeny and golden and wonderful. So I'm going to just be putting that kind of all around the perimeter of the face, really. So for blush, REY's not wearing much blush, but she does sort of have a natural flushed from within look because she's been running around. She's always running around. I am not always running around, so I'm going to fake it. I've got a Revlon cream brush blush. I'm not sure what the name of the blush is, but the colour is Charmed Enchantment. It's sort of this nice rosy, creamy colour. So I'm just going to swirl my finger in there and just kind of dab it just on the very apple of the cheeks. So I'll come back to the face in a little bit. For now I'm going to start working on the eyes. So REY has really beautiful almond shaped eyes. Mine are a little bit wider, so I'm going to bring them in by lining the waterline, and I'm going to use this creamy chocolate Maybelline Color Tattoo crayon. I'm just going to run that along the top of the lash line as well. I just want to use something from my L'Oreal palette Nude 2. Something with a little bit of shimmer. I think maybe this kind of shade here. Okay. For mascara, I'm using my favorite mascara at the moment, which is L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Excess. It's just got a great brush and the formula is great as well. I'm going to go back with my oil I want to create like a weirdly glossy eyelid, and I want to just put a little bit of oil through my brows as well. So I'm just going to take a little bit of oil on my finger, just kind of dab it right on top of that eyeshadow and then through the brows as well. You can see that it's just created, makes it look less done and just a little bit more natural. And I'm just going to run that down as sort of a natural highlight too. So I've got all that lovely oil in the brows, and I'm going to go in with my brow powder, and that should stick nicely to that oil. So again, back to my L'Oreal palette, I'm going to take this dark ashy shade, just take a little bit on my brush and start filling in the brows a little bit. REY has really nice strong brows. Mine look overplucked, but I actually haven't done anything to them in about a year. It's just how they are, so I'm going to fill them in a bit. So for lips, she has a pinky lip and it just kind of looks natural, so I would just recommend using your best natural slightly pinkish tone. And for me, that's this L'Oreal colour, the matte, not L'Oreal, definitely Maybelline matte something, looks like this in the like matte lid, and the colour is Lust for Blush number 665, so it's sort of a mauvey pink, and that's what suits me best and looks most natural on me. So I'm just going to go ahead, I've put some lip balm on, so I'm just going to put it off. I'm just going to go through and dab it on. Okay, last thing is a little bit of highlighter. So for highlighter I'm going to use my e.l.f. palette. These are about $6 from Target, and it's got 4 really cool shades in there. The one I like the best is this pinky coloured one. So I'm just going to take a clean finger and just take that in the inner corner of the eyes. Then I'm going to take the same brand e.l.f. contouring palette. I'm going to take some of this colour and a little bit of this colour on a brush, just like this. And I want to actually create a little bit of a dirty look, so I'm going to put it in places where you wouldn't contour and where you would get dirty. So I'm just going to kind of speckle it. So now it's time to move on to the hair. REY's iconic hairstyle is 3 buns down the back of her head. They're not knots, they're not knots. They are looped hair, and it's kind of looped through enough that it flops down a little bit. So that's what I'm going to be aiming to achieve. So you need 3 hair ties and 3 bobby pins. We're going to begin. So REY's first one comes from her ears up, but if I do that I'm not going to have any hair left for my other 2. So I'm going to start from about eye level up. And you really need dirty hair for this, so it's one of my special skills. That is not a problem for me. And that last time I'm just going to pull through enough. I don't want it sitting up like that. I want it to be pulled through enough that it will sit back down like that. Then I'm going to take about 1/3 of the hair that's left out the bottom and wrap it over the top, over the hair tie. Use a bobby pin and pin it underneath. Okay, next section. And her last section sits really low on the base of her neck, so I'm going to make sure I tie it right down there. So this is nice and tight and potentially what she would have looked like at the beginning of the day, but I want it to look like how she might look at the end of the day after battling, you know, stormtroopers and such. So I'm going to put my fingers in, or my hands to start, loosen it up, and then just start to pull out small pieces around the hairline. Okay, now the next problem is my highlights. Not very Ray. She has nice dark deep brown hair. So for that I'm going to use this Age Beautiful Root Touch Up Spray in medium brown that I would normally use to cover greys, and today I'm going to use it to cover my blondes. So okay, I'm going to spray a little bit on my hands, and that's going to be extra grime. So here we have the finished look. Wait a minute. Nearly the finished look. Have fun, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll leave you with my favorite line of Rey's. It's in the beginning when she first meets Finn. I just love it so much when she says to him, "Stop taking my hand!" Bye.